Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back again with some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gameplay breakdowns here on the channel. Let's talk about all of the updates for your boy Goku, okay? Every single version of Goku, for the most part, got some slight little updates and changes, whether it be, you know, the model or the overall lighting of it. With each and every single demo that they've been, you know, releasing to the public for people to play, there have been these little changes from the very first trailer that we saw, and I kind of wanted to break down all of the most recent ones that I could personally find. There might be a lot more, and you can definitely comment down in the comment section down below, letting me know if there's any that I missed or any cool changes for other characters. Like I said, I wanted to focus mainly on Goku because he just specifically had like the most visual changes, in my opinion, that was noticeable to me, okay? So big shout outs and massive gargantuan shout outs to all the, you know, gameplay screenshots and everything. I'll link them down below where these originally, you know, derived from. And, you know, there's just a lot of different footage out there that, you know, was taken. Some of these are going to be lower quality. Some of them are going to be higher quality just because this is stuff from Anime Expo, etc., right? So, be sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell. If we can reach over 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, guys, I'll do another Sparking Zero breakdown or just Sparking Zero videos in general. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them daily, because I definitely been. So, the very first one we want to go over is Spirit Bomb. Okay, the one-handed Spirit Bomb that I think Goku early should have, Z early. The very first shot was this one, I think, from the trailer, and this is just the shot that they had uploaded to the website. This, if you go on the website right now, this is what it looks like, okay? So, I mean, it didn't look bad at all. Like, it looked fine to me. I had no problem with it, okay? But the second version, the new updated version, okay, his hair, and I know this is battle damage, so it's not, you know, exact frame for frame or whatever, but you know what I mean. By the way, the actual, like, bust model and, like, you know, the pecs and the abs and everything, and you can kind of see, like, you know, just all the muscles and everything look really good, okay? Maybe that's just me. Maybe you think it looks like ass. I don't really, you know, care, but, you know, whatever you think is good, then great, right? But, yeah, you can really see it in the hair. The very first image has more hair physics. I don't actually know. I can't remember from the actual gameplay itself if Goku's hair physics was like that, like it was going crazy. This just might be just one specific shot where it's just, you know, kind of like frozen in motion for a second because he's charging it up. But the overall hair, in my opinion, I think I like it better on the second image. The hair physics and everything look good, but sometimes it gets a little bit too crazy. But both look great. I just think that, you know, the hair is just looking better. It looks like it's, like the very first one looks too similar to DB Super Goku in terms of that Shintani style, and it kind of still has a little bit of that, you know, with this one. But when I look at that, I'm like, okay, that looks more like Z Goku to me in the second shot, okay? Moving on here. Now, this one, I think these are two different versions of Goku. I think the first one is Z early, and the second one is mid. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that, but again, the hair is a major thing. Again, I love how it looks on the second image. The hair just model looks better, in my opinion. It looks more like something from Dragon Ball Z and not, you know, DB Super. And his face, obviously, he actually has like a facial animation, okay? The very first image was from the first trailer and everything, and he didn't really have anything going down. Again, a lot of the facial animations and, like, you know, expressions, right? They weren't really present in those first, you know, few trailers and, you know, the builds that they have. So, I don't know if you can really consider that an update, but I'm just saying in general, the model and the overall look of everything, they're definitely, you know, improving, right? Moving on, again, same type of thing. Again, I can't tell which one is which. Again, a lot of the Gokus look the same. The very first image, I think, is from a more recent demo build, but his face, I mean, again, you're seeing it like this is like night and day difference. Again, it could be two different Gokus here, but I mean, if you're seeing it, they're in the same pose and everything. I think Goku's, you know, hand is right there, but you know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? Like, it's just, look at that, man. Look at that beautiful difference, okay? Especially with the color. Like, was Goku red enough in the first image? Like, I can't even see his mouth. I can kind of see his nose a little bit, but like, that second image, bro, that's amazing. So, I think that's the Kaioken Kamehameha, and that should be Z mid. I think that has the Kaioken Kamehameha. This first one might still be him, but he's not battle damage. It's you know, there's those little differences there, but overall, like I said, this is night and day if you're comparing these two shots, right? Moving on. Now, Goku mid, when he goes Super Saiyan, a lot of people were saying, oh, his hair is fluffier, it looks better. It definitely does look better in the second shot now, okay, compared to the very first trailer. But most of what you're seeing, like visual, it's just a lighting difference, okay? You can kind of see it from the position of where the shadow or like the shading is for the actual hair. It's like on top instead of on the bottom part, okay? And when it's on the bottom part like that, it makes it look less fluffy in a way. But overall, like the model and everything, it pretty much looks exactly the same. There might be some, you know, very, very minor changes and everything, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh, they actually updated the hair model. It looks pretty much exactly the same. Okay, if you're looking like down to the nitty gritty of just the hair model itself, he still has basically the same exact amount of strands. Okay, it's just the lighting and the colors look a lot better on this stage, okay? Like, the, you know, first image is on Namek. It looks way too yellow, so that's probably something that they definitely change, okay? When we're talking about, you know, fluffy hair Goku from, you know, DBZ during the Frieza saga, okay, and probably like the early Android saga, it's got to be like a light blonde color, okay? And this is pretty close. It's not 100% there, but it's getting there, and I think it looks good overall. I'm pretty satisfied with it. I have, you know, no major complaints. I'm not going to lose sleep over this whenever it releases, and if it looks like this, I'm fine with it, okay? Would I prefer for it to just be more of an outline of the hair without the inner strands, okay, like the inner lines? Yes. Obviously, that makes it look more like how it was in the original games, but I think people are they're just a little bit too picky on it, okay? Just a little bit, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. If they do it, great. I'd be happy with it, but I'm not gonna not buy the game, okay, like a lot of people would, because Goku's hair has some extra strands in there, okay? The fact that they even put in, you know, it's not really effort, really. They just took out the lines for the most part on Goku Super Saiyan mid, and that's pretty much it, right? But the fact that they at least, you know, were trying to go, like, you know what they were going for, okay? And I'm not saying that they're succeeding necessarily, but, I mean, it's satisfactory for me, okay? And I already know people are going to comment about that. Oh, you're only satisfied with it, but it shouldn't be that way. It has to be perfect, right? Goku's left nutsack. Okay, so moving on. Again, the same exact situation. It's not that the hair has been, the model itself has been updated. You can see it's got the same exact strands. If you count them, if you look at it side by side, it's exactly the same. It's just the colors, the lighting from the very first trailer reveal that we got, it definitely looks better. Like, it's got to look like this, okay? And again, it's just the lighting. It's just the lighting and maybe, like, you know, the colors that they're doing. When it's like more of like a whitish blonde, very light color, just visually, that makes a major difference, and it almost has a little bit of placebo for us, okay? That's the thing. The lighting in this game is a major thing when it comes to improving how characters look overall, okay? If the lighting is just off, or it's like in a different stage or whatever, or it's like one single, like this is like a frame, right? But you can tell like they are making those changes and trying to fix things up, okay? Moving on here. Now this one's definitely an update to at least the hair and the eyes, okay? Again, this image, I'm so sorry, the quality is so ass, but that's okay, okay? You can see the change, right? The very first image here, again, just taken directly from that first trailer. I mean, not from the trailer, but it's like a screenshot that released after the trailer. His hair is pretty just black straight up. You can barely see, you know, anything inside of the hair, like the inner strands and everything, okay? You can definitely see the lighting of it helps, and you can see that better, okay? And then the second major thing is his eyes, okay? His eyes were just blank, pure black, okay? No little glare or shine like in this one. Again, I know it's pretty bad it's hard to tell, but you can see it, right? You can see it. Please tell me you can see it. I see it, right? But yeah, Goku, I think that's NZ. That's one of his startups for, I think one of his supers or whatever. And then this one, which was the one that we talked about a lot. This one has become a little bit debatable in terms of which one looks better overall, or what actually changed. I want to kind of correct my initial video whenever I said that he's actually more buff, which it's true. He is more buff in these specific images. He definitely got more buff in terms of what it looks like. However, it doesn't matter because a single frame right after he transforms, okay, you'll see it, his body shrinks down. Okay, it shrinks down. Again, I can't tell you exactly what the reasoning for that is. I think it's just how they have to do it. Like, they didn't have a choice, I guess. Like, they had to make his body smaller, I guess, to, like, help with, I don't know if it's a hitbox. I don't know. Y'all can let me know if... So I saw some people talking about it. There was definitely some reason for that, okay? But at least for the transformation itself, okay, I do appreciate that they did fix it to where he does look pretty big, okay? I would prefer if he stayed that way. I think it's mainly the Dragon Fist and his intro, Super Saiyan 3's intro, that makes that it doesn't do Super Saiyan 3 justice, in my opinion, okay? But again, I ain't losing sleep over it. I to the end of the day, until I'm dead, I'm not really gonna care all that much, okay? I just want to play the damn game, and if the game plays good and I'm enjoying it, okay, that's all I care about. I'm not seeing Goku, you know, from the face all the time, you know, or like, I'm not looking at, like, focusing on his body all the time, right? I'm focusing on, all right, am I getting these combos? Am I beating ass? If I'm doing that, I'm happy, right? But yeah, you know, we're just talking about this stuff because the game's not out yet, okay? There's always time to change things, and giving feedback is good. It's a good thing. It's a healthy thing to do, okay? Some people act like if you say one single thing is bad, okay? Again, like I said, there are some people who are, like, overly critical and really nitpicking. That exists. That's a real thing. But, you know, stuff like, oh, hey, could you buff up his model a little bit? You know, I don't think that's that big of a deal, okay? If you ask them, you know, can you do that, right? If they don't do it, then tough shit, they don't do it. If you're not going to buy the game because of it, who fucking cares? Because the game's going to get sold, like, up the ass, right? So 2 or 3 people not buying the game ain't going to, no skin off Bandai's nose, okay? Spike Chunsoft probably don't give a fuck, right? I'm messing around, okay? Don't take what I'm saying too seriously, but you get what I'm saying. Like, if you can give some feedback, definitely do it. It's a good thing. But overall, he's looking better, okay? With every update and every demo, things are looking nice. And I'm seeing that progress, and it makes me happy. Now, this one right here, okay? I think it's just mainly the pose and the camera angle. This wasn't the best choice, okay? How it was in the movie, it was like more of a shot down from the side, not directly like down, like front and center, you know, from his face. So you could tell that they were trying to make him at least smile in this one, but it just doesn't come off great. It's a yikes a little bit in terms of his face. He looks derpy. He looks hilarious. This is comical. But again, I really, at the end of the day, it's just like, whatever, okay? And it's a demo, okay? This is all just the demo. And things have been changing every single demo that we've seen, at least for the major, like, event-wise stuff, okay? I have no idea what the demo is going to be like by, what is it? I think it's going to be at Comic-Con. I think it's also going to be at Jump Festa, or not Jump Festa, a Jump Victory Carnival or whatever's happening, like, next week, like at the end of this month. And then obviously by the time the game releases, you know, a lot of stuff could be improved, right? But keep giving your feedback. You know, don't spam them, don't go crazy with it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about all these, you know, changes, little things here and there. Some of them were a lot more major than others, like, you know, something like this, for example. But yeah, let's watch a couple gameplay clips of some stuff that I personally didn't get to see yet from some characters, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. All right, guys, shout outs to the homie Dotto. I'm gonna link his channel down below. I mean, you guys should already be subbed to the man. He got some more exclusive gameplay now. I was on a little bit of vacation this weekend when he uploaded this, so I wasn't able to kind of do my little reactions. You can watch the full video for yourself. I just mainly wanted to react to a better look at the new Super Spirit Bomb that he does, which, oh my god, this looks so much better in HD. He looks so clean. I would have to say this is probably the best looking ultimate in the game so far, okay? Look at this, dude. It's like on point. with the eye closed, the facial expressions, the just absolute destruction of the enemy. Like, it's beautiful. And we get to see the wind pose. Look at this. It's pretty on point. It's very nice, dude. All right, guys, moving on here. This is another clip where he's going to be trying out the instant transmission Kamehameha. Again, a better look at it. The one that we got initially was at a pretty bad angle, but this, again, another really amazing looking ultimate that they just cooked on. Like, it's just so absolutely clean, and I cannot wait to do that to Cell. It's going to be sick, dude. And here's a better look at, I think, at his Blast 1, which is like a nice boost, so that looks sick, too. All right, guys, switching into God Goku here. I actually didn't get to see a lot of gameplay on God Goku in general from these, like the latest Anime Expo build or whatever. But allegedly, this clip, oh man, he's getting those combos. He was able to use one of his Blast 1 things, which was called Shenron Aura. Okay, so here's Godbind again. We've seen pretty much everything on God Goku for the most part. I think that trailer pretty much showed everything with the exception of God Kamehameha, which we probably didn't get to see. But, or actually, it's the God Burst Kamehameha, my bad. So here's this, first look at that. I can't recall if I saw gameplay on that one. I probably did, maybe somewhere on Twitter, but that looks really good. You know, probably something that he used against Beerus. So I like that this Goku has stuff from Battle of Gods as well as stuff from the Broly movie. But I want to see that Shenron Aura because it's apparently like a transformation type of thing. Not really. It is a Blast 1, but it's going to function, I guess, kind of like Kaioken, where it gives him that full boost. So there's Godbind there. That is another Blast 1 technique, but that's more of like a immobilization type of thing, or I guess like a counter in a way. So he missed that. But it still looks cool. I mean, again, we saw it in the very first trailer, but oh, he is... just seeing God Goku versus God Vegeta is just so fresh, dude. Look at this. Man was out here getting the gameplay for us. What an absolute goat. Oh, that's so cool, dude! I love it. So yeah, it's just like a boost technique. I can't tell exactly what it did, but y'all can let me know down in the comments what exactly that was supposed to be for. Probably just was like the general stuff. Like I said, it's probably like Kaioken, or you know, SSB evolved, or what is it, Frieza's shit, whatever it was called. What is it, True Golden Form or something? But yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to talk about a couple of those things that maybe y'all missed or didn't see. Mainly wanted to show it in better quality. I feel like he, even with some of the cam footage, he overall did a decent job of capturing the gameplay without it being at like a bad angle or anything. So we're going to finish off here with Piccolo being the absolute GOAT. My man never gets old how sick his special beam cannon looks. Did he actually kill him? Is that a body bag? It is. It is a wrap. All right. Nice ending. So thanks for watching. Be sure to, like I said, drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, ring my notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the absolute next video. Enjoy the rest of this.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.